No, I didn't.
Hello, everyone. This is Talking Vintage Show 16. I'm Jim, and this is Warren,
Hi,
and
guys.
you're watching Talking Vintage, coming to you from Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot, located at 502 West Brendan Road, Lakeland, Florida, 33813. Yeah, I forgot what
You
that
almost
address
forgot
was.
where you were
Almost,
today,
yeah.
didn't you?
I appreciate everybody joining us and watching the show tonight. We do this at night.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I mean, we tape it and then we play it at night. So
Correct.
it's night when they're watching.
This is correct.
I hope everybody had a great day today.
Last night.
Yeah, I hope everybody had a great day
Yeah.
today. And let's talk about events we got coming up. Check out Facebook. You're watching it on Facebook. Go to the page, Decades page. Everything that they have going on is on that page. There's so much going on. We just kind of quit talking about it lately. Check out
Try it,
Decades Reclaim Facebook page for everything that they've got going on. It changes all the time. They add new stuff in every time. I say they, we, whatever. We're sponsored by Decades, so I can say they. All right. So today we're going to talk about nostalgia.
Nostalgia. Really?
Yeah, I think it's a big part of our business. What do you think nostalgia is?
Oh, gosh. Things that I grew up with when I was a kid.
Yeah,
You know?
right. If you look it up, it's fond memories of the past is what they say, happy memories. They don't consider like bad things nostalgic.
Right.
But if you think of our business in Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot, a lot of the feedback we get is from nostalgia. People come in and they see that piece that they had when they were a kid, happier times, better times for them. Maybe their grandparents had it. They want to remember them. They want to remember the good of them. So that's what it's a lot of it.
It is.
I mean, people say all the time, what do they say? They
That
say
reminds
it's
me
a
of-
it's a
reminds
walk
me of-
down memory
yeah,
lane.
Yeah, exactly.
We hear
Yep.
that often, or I had that when I was a kid, or my mom had that, or I have that and it is my mom's. I mean, it's all the time. Nostalgia plays a huge role
Oh,
in our
no,
business.
sure does.
I mean, it really does. It really does. And so it's important to recognize when people come in and they talk to us and they tell us about their stories. It's important for us to recognize that, and it also lets us know more about the stuff we find. I mean, maybe it's a piece we can't identify, and then they say, well, it's this. My dad had that when I was little, and like a tool or something. Yeah. But it helps us out, but it's just a big part of our business. And to me, it's very interesting to listen to people's stories and to watch them go back to that time, that happier time for them. It's just funny, the pieces that they'll come in and purchase that just make them so happy. Because it takes them back to a better place,
I had
a better time.
experiences the other day. I had an item I had no idea what it was. Asked a few people in the shop. Guy came up and said, I know what that is. It was a fish skinner.
Yeah.
He had a smile on his face like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, because he probably had one when he was a kid,
and he
or
helped me
his
identify
parents.
it,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
All right, what's new? Wow, what's new? What is new? Everything is new. It's crazy. You come into the shop and you look around, and let's just say you go to a particular booth. The bones are still the same because we can't change the walls, and it's not like somebody's going to clear the booth out and paint every other day. But if you look closely, everything has changed. I mean, really, it has. Yeah, I go through the shop quite a bit, and I'm just astonished at all the stuff that I see that I hadn't seen before. And it's just tons of things. I mean, go to a booth, and it's like, oh my gosh, where did all this come from? And the reason it's all coming in is because it's all going out. People are buying.
Yeah.
They're buying it, and then we replace it, and it's so cool when the new stuff comes in because it's all new. The bones are the same. Again, can't take down those pallet walls very easy, and nobody's going to paint every day. By painting the walls or whatever.
Yeah.
So, the shelves tend to stay in the same place and stuff like that. But look close. Don't come in and think you're seeing the same old Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot, because it's not. Look closer. You'll see. There's a absolute ton of new stuff. And I know I've said those in the videos lately about talking about the new stuff coming in, but it's just amazing.
Yeah.
Lately, it's been amazing. The past few months have just been very good months for the shop, and it has created just a revolving door of stuff coming in, and it's really cool. So that's what's new. Just about everything.
Yeah. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, for sure. Yep. Let's see. Vendor corner. Do you have anything for the vendor corner? You used to take notes, Warren, and bring them in. Do you have a more? You got a note? Hang on, he's got to dig his notes
not on
out.
that note, I don't think.
Oh, he's got
Maybe
something
I do.
else.
I've got stuff though.
What?
Oh, I got money.
Money. Money.
I got
Oh, let's
money.
talk about money. Let me see that. We're talking about money. If you're a vendor in a vintage store and this is your end game, then you have to work it. I got in a conversation with somebody the other day. They said, oh, you know, I want to be a vendor. And it's okay if it's just a hobby for you. You're not planning on making any money because then you don't have to put the effort in. But if that money is your end game, and you want to make money doing it so that you can, you know, buy new stuff, then you've got to work. Okay, there's no job where you don't have to work. Is there a job where you don't have to work?
You don't have that job very long if you don't work.
Well,
at
if
it.
you know of a job that you could do and make money with doing nothing, let me know down there in the comments, please, because I would like to do that. I mean, everybody
We'd all
would.
like
We'd
that.
all like to do that.
That's right.
If you're going to be a vendor in a shop and your end game is to make money, I don't want to offend anybody. If you're just doing it as a fun thing and money's not a problem for you and you don't mind paying your rent when you don't make enough to pay your rent, hey, all that's good. I mean, it's good. There's a lot of people that do that. But if your end game is to make money, then you have to work it. If you don't work it, you're not going to make the money. Don't blame the shop. It's your fault. You didn't work it. Okay?
Yep. That's what I started
flat
out.
out.
That's what I started out
You-
3.5 years ago.
Yeah, you were just kind of coming in as a hobby or whatever, and you were casual about it, and you didn't. But now that you want to make money, or you realize you got to work it,
Yep.
and if you work it, you make the money, and if
Right.
you don't work it, you don't make the money, and that's just true. If you're a vendor and you want to make money, your end goal is cash, then you have to work it. Okay, enough of that. You have something?
I have a couple things, but we won't.
We only got like a minute, but go ahead.
Okay, the first one is: should you name your booth? In other words.
Oh, there you go. That could have been in the vendor corner. Yeah. Most vendors, when they come into their shop, they just get assigned a number, and that's fine to have that number or whatever, like you're 37 or whatever. But giving your booth an identity, giving your store, because if you're in a place like this, there's 40-something vendors in here, and each of them is their own little store. They go out and buy their own stuff. They tag their own stuff. They price their own stuff. Yeah. Give it an identity.
Yeah.
You know, he's the stuff guy, and he's got another booth that's the stuff guy too, also TOO. So yeah, if you're a vendor, give it a name. It's really cool to talk about that, and the shop appreciates that because now we have the stuff guy and the stuff guy 2 at Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot, and we've got many more in there.
And make a sign.
Yeah, make yourself
Make
a
a
sign
sign.
for your
Yeah,
booth.
yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah.
way people come in, if they ask for the stuff guy, you can go, it's down there.
Can't miss it.
All right, that's it for tonight, or today, or whatever tonight they're watching tonight.
Yeah.
That's it for tonight. We appreciate you guys watching the show. Please share our videos.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, give us a little love. Tap the share button. Send it out to everybody you know, and maybe they can do the same. We're sponsored by Decades, but we would like a little more love.
Yeah,
So drop us a
sure,
comment. Say something down below. Even if you don't like us, that's fine too. Feedback is all good, whether it's negative or positive. Drop us a comment, give us a share, and we'll see you next time on Talking Vintage. I'm Jim. That's Warren. You're
See
pressing
ya.
the button.
I'm getting really good at
Watch,
this.
don't knock over the
I'm getting really good at it.